You stand on a cliff edge above the Peruvian desert. Below you, scraped into rust-red rock, something impossible. A spider the size of a football field. A monkey with a spiral tail stretching 300 feet. Lines that run ruler straight for 30 miles across valleys and hills. These are the Nazca Lines, over 700 geoglyphs carved into one of the driest deserts on Earth between 500 BCE and 500 CE. They cover 450 square kilometers. Some can only be seen from the air. The Nazca people who made them had no planes. They left no written records. And 2,000 years later, scientists still cannot explain 12 critical mysteries about how they were built, why they exist, and what they mean. The Nazca continued until 500 CE. In September 2024, artificial intelligence found 303 new geoglyphs in 6 months. That discovery, published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, nearly doubled the known figurative designs. Researchers from Yamagata University partnered with IBM Research and trained AI on high-resolution drone imagery covering 629 square kilometers. The AI spotted relief-type geoglyphs averaging 9 meters long that human eyes had missed for a century. Masato Sakai led the study. He told reporters the AI was 20 times faster than humans at detecting faint outlines. Johnny Isla, Peru's chief archaeologist for the Nazca Lines, said what used to take 3 or 4 years can now be done in 2 or 3 days. But speed does not equal understanding. Every new geoglyph adds another question. This script is researched and factual, using sources from the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, published September 2024, and field research documented by the Yamagata University Nazca Institute, conducted between September 2022 and February 2023. Now back to the information. The spider is 47 meters. The monkey is 93 by 58 meters. Maria Reiche, the German mathematician who dedicated 40 years to studying the lines starting in 1941, could stand next to the hummingbird and see nothing but scattered rocks. Paul Kosak, the American professor who first studied them systematically, flew over on June 22, 1941, one day after the winter solstice, and only then understood their scale. The lines are 10 to 15 centimeters deep. Surface level, they look like random disturbance. But from 500 meters up, they become perfect. The shapes are made from one continuous line. No breaks, no corrections visible. The largest geometric lines stretch 370 meters. How did the Nazca achieve this precision without seeing the full design? Joe Nickel, an investigator of folk mysteries, reproduced several figures in the early 2000s using wooden stakes and rope. He proved a small team could recreate even large figures in days. But Nickel worked with aerial photographs and GPS coordinates. He knew what the final image should look like. The Nazca had none of that. Archaeological surveys found wooden stakes at the ends of some lines. Carbon dating on one stake established the age of the design complex. Researchers theorized the Nazca used grids made of rope and stakes, measuring proportionally from small models. But no models have been found. No gridded pottery, no practice sketches in caves. The Nazca pottery shows the same animals as the geoglyphs: spiders, monkeys, hummingbirds, orcas, identical motifs, but pottery is 30 centimeters tall. The geoglyphs are 100 meters long, scaling that precisely, maintaining perfect proportions across broken terrain with no way to verify from above. That is the first mystery scientists cannot explain. How did they make them perfectly straight for miles? 800 straight lines crisscross the Nazca Pampa. Some run 30 miles, 48 kilometers. They cross valleys, they climb hills, they ignore topography. One line documented by the Nazca Palpa project, formed in 1997 by an international team of archaeologists and geographers, runs 14 kilometers without deviation. Laser surveys conducted in 2019 showed the straightness deviates less than 1 meter per kilometer. That is survey-grade accuracy. Modern highway construction with laser theodolites achieves similar precision. The Nazca had rope, stakes, and sightlines. Researchers suggest they extended cords between wooden stakes and used those as guides. Each segment would be sighted to the next, but test reconstructions show error compounds over distance. After 5 kilometers, a 2-degree mistake at any junction throws the line meters off course. The Nazca lines do not drift, they do not wander. Some intersect other lines at perfect right angles. The trapezoids, vast cleared areas up to 1 kilometer long, have parallel sides that never converge.